Hello everyone, my name's Rebecca Hankin and I'm one of the physiotherapists working in the Haematology and Oncology Centre. I've come here to have a chat to you today about getting active again, so your next steps after your cancer treatment. These are the aims of the session and what we will go through, so what is meant by physical activity and why it's needed. The general benefits of it, how much we should do, how to get started and stay motivated, which can be the hardest bits, goal setting and looking at the resources out there that are available, how to exercise safely, and the 10 top tips from Macmillan. So what is physical activity? So physical activity is anything that helps to get your heart rate up, gets your blood pumping around your body, gets you feeling a little bit warmer, and can get you slightly breathless as well. This can incorporate any activity, such as those part of your everyday life, exercise. It could be something that you enjoy, so something that you want to do socially. It could be, some people like team sports, some people like to just go out and about for a general walk and a chat. It could be an opportunity to learn a new skill, pick up a new hobby, or it could simply be getting back into your daily routine as well. And it could include your domestic chores like hoovering, which is not so fun maybe for some, and gardening as well. Anything really, the smallest increase in activity can really help to improve your quality of life. So why is it needed? So being active helps to reduce tiredness or fatigue. It can help to improve your exercise tolerance and your stamina and improve on this. It can improve your quality of life, so it gives you a boost of endorphins. It can help with stress management. It can help look after your heart, so it keeps your heart healthy, can give you keep your weight healthy as well. Exercise and activity generally helps to strengthen your bones and your muscles and your joints, which all helps to prevent sort of risk of falls, fracturing your bones and injury as well. Generally, again, it can help improve your flexibility, help to keep you supple, and as we said, reduce your risk of falls there. As well as your physical benefits, it also improves your psychological well-being as well. It can help to boost your mood. It can help to improve your body image, make you feel more confident within yourself. You can take control, so you can decide what activity you want to take on. If you want to try something new, then great, you can go on and do that as well. And it just gives you that empowerment, because you can choose exactly what you'd like to do. Again, as we said, it can help reduce your anxiety, boost your mood, and overall really positive benefits. So the general guidelines on how much activity you should do have changed slightly. So every minute counts really. So they've said that generally moderate physical activity, you want to be doing about 150 minutes per week. This can be broken down to 30 minutes 5 times a week, or smaller chunks if needed. So anything moderate gets you slightly breathless, raises your heart rate, but you can still hold a good conversation with someone. So that's a good gauge. And then 75 minutes of vigorous activity over the week. And again, this can be broken down into smaller sections. So this is when you're really quite breathless, struggling to hold a conversation, your heart's beating a little bit faster. So these are some guidelines from Macmillan. So not only do they say they guide about your aerobic activity, but also they've now encouraged us to build in some strength and balance exercises as well. And again, as we've said, these help reduce your risk of falls and help improve your bone density and help to support your joints. So this can be anything from, as you've got on there, walking, running, your gardening, even incorporating the stairs. going out shopping and carrying your shopping bags, they're quite heavy, so you can do that as a bit of strength work. Obviously, if you prefer going to the gym, then great, you can use the weights and the gym machines there. Balance-wise, if you're a lover of dance or yoga or Tai Chi, that will all help improve your balance and your risk of falling as well. So these are just some more examples of exercise. So sort of the type of exercise you do depends on what you enjoy, and whether you want to take on a new activity as well and try a new hobby. Invite your friends and family to try it with you as well, and it will give you all a boost. So getting started. So you want to try and gauge the level to start at, and then you can build on from here. So pick something you like, try and encourage your friends and family, try a variety of activities. So it might be that actually there's something that you won't stick to, or there's something else you want to try that actually you never thought you'd enjoy that much, so you want to carry on with that. Try and keep a record. I sometimes like to sort of look back at what I've done that week, and it just gives you a good sense of achievement. And dealing with any setbacks. So try and think of alternatives. If for any reason you're unable to do an activity, try and think of something else rather than not doing anything at all. It's good to do something. So setting goals. So you want to try and think about your reasons why you want to keep active, why you want to take on these activities, to really help to guide your goal setting. You want to think about longer term and shorter term goals. So initially you might want to think about your longer term goals and what you want to achieve from this, and then break it down into shorter, much more achievable ones, so that you can, once you've achieved your long term goal, you can then develop this onto the next step potentially. So pre-COVID times, this is what we had available to refer into. There is still a lot of support out there, but it's more accessible on the websites. So they've pretty much all got websites that you can access, get some more information and guidance on the exercises and activities that you might want to try. And then hopefully looking forward, these might be something that we can link in with later on down the line. So currently, resources that are available are things on the Macmillan website and the NHS website as well. So this NHS Fitness Studio provides lots of information about aerobic exercises, strength exercises, flexibility, yoga, all sorts. There's all sorts on there. So definitely have a little look on that one. And on the YouTube videos, again, they just give you some guidance about how to get started and how to continue on your journey as well. So obviously when we're taking out our physical activity or exercise, we want to do it safely. If you're unsure, definitely contact your GP or your cancer specialists to chat through this. But generally we want you to be warming up well and cooling down well. So gradually raising your heartbeat and your temperature, get you ready for exercise, get your muscles nice and warm and supple. And then when you finish, just allow that time for your heart rate to settle back to normal. So as we've said before, you want to start slowly at a level you feel comfortable with and gradually build that up through your goal setting. If you do feel unwell or have an infection or a high temperature, don't carry out your exercise. That's the time when you should stop and rest, definitely. And again, if you have any of the following symptoms during exercise, then stop and get that checked out. When you're doing your exercise, we want you to wear well-fitting trainers or walking shoes so that you're not at risk of injuring your ankles, hips, knees, lower back, which can be quite common areas. And we want you to stay hydrated throughout as well so you don't get dizzy. And finally, these are Macmillan's top 10 tips to get you started and help you carry on with your journey to increase your physical activity and exercise. Keep reminding yourself of your benefits and your goals. Don't be disheartened if there are any setbacks. Try and push through, remind yourself that this will help to keep you motivated. Gradually build yourself up, keep an eye on how you're getting on, reward yourself as well. That's the most important thing. Take that time to sort of socialise with your family and recognise your efforts as well. Thank you very much.